Tafresh Beis, 1842. The Gaon and Tzaddik Reb Itzel of Volozhin, the son of Reb Chaim of Volozhin, the Rosh Yeshiva of the Volozhin Yeshiva, is summoned to Petersburg, the capital of Tsarist Russia, with a number of other Rabbanim and Tzaddikim, to meet with government officials regarding Torah Chinuch. At that time, Petersburg, St. Petersburg, was a bustling city that no Jews were allowed to reside in. It was a bustling city full of palaces and ministries, garrisons of soldiers, many soldiers patrolling the streets. It was a bustling capital city, completely devoid of a Jewish population. Late one night, Reb Itzel of Volozhin is walking alone in the streets of Petersburg, and he passes by a completely deserted area, an empty field. Suddenly, he hears a choking sound of sobbing coming from inside this deserted field. He goes to investigate. There's nobody there except a Russian soldier standing guard. He came a little closer and he sees that the soldier is sobbing, crying, saying Tikkun Chatzotz in the middle of the night. This was a Yiddish soldier drafted in the Tsar's army. And yet in the middle of the night, he's crying, he's pouring out his heart. Crying for the Geula, crying, Vaila Haishchita Diyu Begalusa. The Heilige Chafetz Chaim used to tell over this story, and he would recount something absolutely amazing. 44 long years later, in 1886, finally, Yidden had been given the right to move into St. Petersburg, and a grand central Beis HaKnesses was erected for all of the Yidden in St. Petersburg, and it was erected on that precise location, in that empty field. And the Chafetz Chaim explained, Yaakov Avinu woke up in the morning after his Mara Sulam. He said, Achen Yesh Hashem b'mokem hazeh. He said there was Ashras Hashchina in this place. Ein Zakim Beis Elokim. A place where there's Ashras Hashchina, imbues that mokem with Kedusha, with the seeds of holiness. And at a later point, there will be a Beis HaMikdash in this place, similarly, says the Chafetz Chaim. A place where a Yid cries and davens. A place where a Yid does a mitzvah. This imbues, this plants seeds and reservoirs of Kedusha that maybe many years later will find fruition in a makam of Kedusha. As we travel in the streets, whether it's not the streets of Petersburg, the streets of whatever city we happen to find ourselves, we have to understand Vayimo and Yidden, that every single time that we make a Kiddush Hashem, every single time a Yid is mischazik, every single time you're Aymed bin Esayin, every single time a Yid whispers words of tefillah to the Rabbeinu Shloim, he's sowing seeds of Kedusha, and the dividends and the growth can be absolutely cosmic. We can't even imagine what edifices of Kedusha we are building for ourselves and for all days.